explain what's network marketing, what network marketing industry about, and what they're gonna do about individual each person. This is to me, I learned very hard because usually people say that, network marketing and network marketing push me to sell stuff. I don't like to sell. Oh, network marketing. It's like when you make your friends and the family money. Okay, well, network marketing, too much meanings. So, to me, it's, if you can solve this problem, you can go anywhere to build business. Okay, another second difficult is you have to learn how to soften dealing with people, human relation, dealing with people, because we have no rights to qualify people when they sign them up. Because if I'm one of the business manager, I want to hire a CPA. I can say, okay, you had to graduate, you have the certificate, you had to like a 3 years experience. So the people I can pre-qualify when I hire them as a job. It's easy to lead because the way they came in, almost like technically it's the same level. But in network marketing, you can be a professor, could be a housewife. It's, how do you love them out? This is the major things you have to learn, which is not difficult to learn, but you have to really put your heart into it, because in traditional way business thinking and network marketing way of thinking, totally upside down. What I mean by that is like traditional business. When you think, okay, I want to build a business, first you think, I need a large capital to invest, right? Either buy merchandise or rent a place or advertising or employee or all these things. You can borrow money from the bank. You can be a whole life saving, or you can borrow from a friends to start a business. Secondly, even you have money, you cannot build business. You have to learn how to operate in this business before you invest, right? Most example I use as if you invest in Chinese restaurant, if you don't know how to cook, you don't have a recipe, even you have money, are you there to invest? No. So any business you have to learn before you do it. Okay. Third, any business that you invest in, you have draw your full-time attention. Because you put large sum of money to build your dream, to try to make money, it really have your full effort. So, in network marketing, number one, don't need a large capital. Don't need a chunk of money to start with. Compared to any business, it's like a little potato. It's not a big money. But good about this, also bad about this. Why? When you put your life saving in there, wow, you will hang in there until last minute. Or you make it, you don't make it. But in network marketing, because you start very light, you don't have much invest. So many people don't success. Why? Very easy to give up. It's not too much money. If I don't do it, like nothing to me. So good or bad. So sometimes I wish, you need to put a $10,000.
Oh yeah. I'm asking him to pay me $2,000.
Yeah.
Then I'll teach him.
Yeah, I'll teach the same thing. Sometimes you say, okay, why are you not serious? Because the money you can make even much greater than traditional business. Okay, I in USANA almost like 15 years. Total commission I made like $8 million. It's not still making. Even I'm dying, my kids can take over. So this is the business scale. A lot of people think it's very light. Okay, and it's like you have to really understand this business. You have to be aggressive.
Aggressive?
Yeah, a lot of people say, no, I don't want to push people. Wrong. If you don't want to push people, you're not in this business. Because when you're in the traditional business, you invest so much money. you rent space, you decoration, you hire the employee, you get inventory in, and then you put sign out. Then you can wait inside. Because you put so much money, only thing good is we call it pre-select. Like people want your business, they see the sign, they come in. If they don't want your business, they see the sign, they go on. So you don't have to go out to grab people and come in like a Chinese girl. Come on, you will be hungry. You come in to eat. No, you don't do that. You just put a Chinese restaurant. People want insurance, they already come in, right? You don't have to convince people to come to my restaurant to eat. So I don't want to invest. I have no sign. If you want to make money, what do? Go out to talk to people. So we're in the talking business. And if you don't talk, like you have a Hilton, such a great hotel, but they close the door. People cannot get in. Our business, open your mouth is your business. It's like more like an aging business. Okay, if you're a real estate agent, do you need to really buy a house and sell it? No, you just get sky license. People want to sell a house, you just introduce them to the location. If they really like it, they'll put the money in the escrow account. It's not in the you. It's like putting the Remax or Central 21, right? Or like insurance. When you say, this insurance is so good for retirement fund, for education fund, or saving money, whatever, invest. So I said, okay, good. So when they say, okay, I want to buy this insurance, I'm the insurance agent. So this check will write under my name or to the potential or MetLife. MetLife, right? So our agent, if the deal went through, what do we get?
I missed what you said.
Okay.
Midlife?
Okay. MetLife is an insurance company, right?
MetLife.
Okay.
Insurance company.
Life insurance, yeah.
The life insurance, right? If I'm the agent for life insurance company, so I went to this guy, I talked about the insurance policy. This is so good for your retirement fund, you're saving money, right? Okay, so they said, okay, agree, I want to buy this policy, insurance. You write check to me or to the insurance company?
The company.
You pay the company, yeah.
Pay the company, right? Not me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when they make a deal, so what I get? Commission. USANA the same thing. When you talk to people, you say, okay, I want to buy it. They send money to what?
Yeah.
To USANA. USANA send product to your customer.
Give you a commission.
What you get? Commission. It's not like old USANA, old business like you have to bring stuff to sell. Totally change. Like an old time, like Amway. You have to really inventory. Like you buy goods at home, try to knock at door, neighbor try to sell it. No longer this like this because the new concept we call the network marketing is not like MLM business. No longer involve door-to-door sale. No longer door-to-door sale. Hi, yeah. Give me. Hey, it's okay. Yeah, they're from, it's an Indonesia team. Yeah, Yeah. So, could you find maybe I have accent, maybe I speak too fast. If you don't understand, just stop.
I will ask you if I don't understand.
Yeah, okay. So we are same business, like we're just doing introduction. You sell a company a product. Once people want to try it or buy the product, they're dealing with the company. The company responds for the products sent to our customer, and we collect commission. The only thing different is we do it together.
What?
We do it together. Like an insurance agent or real estate agent, they don't buy individual, one by one. Okay? And in our business, We do move as a team because we bound together. Your points is my points. Your success is part of my success. We put a whole team effort in there. And in the traditional real estate business or insurance business, by case, you make a deal money. It's no lowering repeat sales. So in our business, it's a supplement business. Once the supplement is start working, they like the product. Every month they get an order. So monthly they get an order. The repeating business, they will establish we call the residual income. Okay? So once we put our time and the effort in there, it's worth everything we do. Because we like month and month, year by year. You know, in my organization, like a total, including all you guys, like 40,000 to 50,000 people. Most people just use the product. They don't want to do business. But each individual that when they buy any product will accumulate the points. The points will load all the way up to me. Doesn't matter I use or not use because it will automatically go up to me, my account, all the way up. So this business will bound our relationship together. So you got the whole team effort support you all the way. And any traditional business is individual, one-to-one. Okay, so this is a major difference. And actually, we build a form is if you're nobody, how can you talk and make money?
Okay.
How can you able to talking just by talking make money? So in USANA, you use this platform, use this concept. You're nobody. You're talking, you make money. Is there anything better than that? Okay? Yeah. Why we have the chance to make this money? Because in the time of year right now, we call the health and wellness revolution. Who created this market? We call the baby boomer. Anybody understand baby boomer? Okay, when the baby boomer born? 1946 to 1964. 20 years. So this generation people right now holds more half money in total financial field. You remember who is the richest group of people? It's from 46 to 64. The young generation, no money. The old generation, no money. Only this group of people have money. This group of people that make so much change. So we follow the baby boomer. That's the money. That's the real money. Okay, between 1946 to 64, if you're a businessman, what business do you want to do?
If I was born 46,
Yeah,
64.
if you're a businessman back then,
Yeah.
and between 46 to 64, what kind of business you want to do?
Manufacturing, then?
Not food.
Manufacturing, cars.
You know, mother rather spend money for who? If you're a mother, you just have a baby.
Yeah.
Between 1946
Children.
and children, right? So
Yeah.
you want to do business, anything involved with children.
Yeah.
That's the major market. So in 70s, 60s, 70s, they go to elementary school, they go to middle school, they go to high school, because 20 years in the row, right? You know, what industry they started build? Fast food industry. McDonald's, everything, because parents have no time to take care. They want to go to school, so the fast food industry started booming. Because why? Our baby boomers. So then it started 70s and 80s. What business they involved? Because they started graduate from college, right? So they started have job. So any business started booming. Travel business, gift shop, car rental, real estate. Even the car comfortable. Okay, they drive two-door, comfortable, because they're young, they have fun, so they created the whole big economy booming. And the baby boomer continue make money, spend money. In the 90s, they changed the automobile industry. You know why? In the late 80s, the first minivan come out, SUV come out, sports utility vehicle. Before, in the 70s, have you ever heard sports utility vehicle? No. Why? Because they drive comfortable. They want a sports car. But in the 80s, late 80s, 90s, all these baby boomers become a family, right? They have kids. So they still remember, I want to have fun. So then, sports utility come out, try to make money from those guys. Then the internet come out. So they make millionaires, trillionaires. And when the internet come out, the whole game changed. So you follow the baby boomer steps. Now, in this year, how old is baby boomer?
70, 80.
Okay, if age like this, they have money. What money will use in the major place?
Not to die.
That's why we call that health and wellness revolution. So if you are nobody, you try to make money from it, almost impossible. What are you going to build? 4 things you can build. You like Dr. Wentz, you can discover a new nutrition product. Are you able to do it? No. Second way you can involve, you build a manufacturing to make nutrition product. Are you going to do it? No. So 50% about this business, nothing to do with you. Okay, number 3. Can you build a warehouse, rent a warehouse, and buy the goods and try to sell it?
Distribution.
Can you do it? Okay, so 75% this business is nothing to do with you. And the last thing, can you rent a retail store to sell the nutrition product? Usually people don't. So even though this is a great industry, this is a big money to make, nothing to do with you. So you need to borrow some kind of vehicle, a platform, and let you can get into this industry and make money. So USANA is the perfect company to let you use. They already have the great product. They already set up the best pay plan. All you have to do, just order something you eat for monthly, 100 points, and $20 membership fee. Then you 100% you have the right to represent this company. So you can start telling people what about USANA. You move the product, you started building your own team, and then you started making money from this industry.
You start from 0, 14 years.
Step 0, like you. Somebody take me to somebody's home. Only 4 people. One of me, I sitting there. This guy was on the board talking about the USANA. I was just said, yeah, this makes sense. Because I used to doing import-export business for more than 20 years. I buy goods. I have an office in South America, in Chile. I buy goods from China, exporting to Chile. Chile, northern Chile is a city called Iquique. Iquique have free zone from Bolivia, from Argentina, from Brazil, from Peru. They all come to free zone to trade. So I have a big warehouse there. So in my life, I always doing import-export business. Also, when I started business, when I graduated from university in the US, I started from a free market. In the free market, on the weekend, you can rent a booth and try to sell things.
Okay.
That's in the 80s. When I make my first money, then I use the money I accumulate, I started my gift shop. After gift shop, I have a 2 pet shop. Okay, then get the money, I saving it, I start doing international trade. Since then, I always busy fly in, fly out to do business. I never think network marketing. People try to pull me to networking, no good. I trust. I do myself. I do business. After I understand this business, I still regret. I should have understood much earlier. Because not only one way we make business, make money. There's many ways, but the more convenient way. You're building with this company. Because you don't need the company take 95% effort. You only spend the last 5%. You get a share almost 45% profit. Why I say that? The company, they did 95%. Yeah, we only did 5% just by talking, by advertising. And they share 45% profit with you. Because the payout for the field is 45%. Anybody doing business before? Okay. For the wholesaler, what's their profit margin? If you're lucky.
10%.
Maybe 10%, 20% the most, right? Yeah, but at least you have to involve a lot, take a lot of risk, right? Also do it by your own. But in USANA, you're only talking, immediately they share 20%. You know the first commission is 20%, right? What in the world? The company doing 95%, you only doing 5%. You can make at least 20% profit. Tell me, what kind of, is there any better business form? Okay, where the money come from? Have you ever seen a network marketing company advertising? So if you ask Lady Gaga to represent for you, how much you pay her? Right? 100 million, right? Maybe. You know, it's just like, also, if you go to the TV to advertising, they're counting by second. Okay, who pay the money for advertising? Is it consumer or the boss?
Consumer.
Consumer, right? Okay, now we change. In network marketing, you cannot do advertising. You know why? Because the government said that if you choose network marketing, people to sell, you give people good commission. If you still hire movie star, they were thinking the price is not right. You jack up the price. So if you don't do advertising, so we'll save the money. We have 2 positions. One we're also a consumer, also we're a business distributor. We're a consumer, at the same time, we're also a distributor. So the money actually we share with this advertising money. Now we're advertising for the company. So now we make commission off it. So you know why we deserve to make this money. If you don't give us, they will give the stars who represent it. You rather pay those guys or pay ourselves? You follow me?
Yeah.
So I'd rather pay myself. Right? So
You are in the business now. Do you choose your prospects? How do you talk with them? How do you say to them? What are you advertising to them? The product or the business?
okay, why network marketing business working? Because we move the product by our credibility. Okay, it's not like totally stranger. When we start talking to friends and relatives, one thing is very important. What company you chose to work with is very important because you put your whole life put a credit on that. So the company no good, or several years they fail. What product is not that good, you better don't do it. Because it destroys your credibility. People don't see the company, people don't see the product, they see you first. So your face is stick on this company. You better understand this company better, and then you have to know inside out about this company. Won't let you down. Then you can start building the business, right? So once you come to the convention, you see by your own eyes, you see by this management team, you see the manufacturer, what they look like. You know, this is a serious company. Also 27 years in a row, stock published. So this kind of company, I can put my credit on that. So how I started, everybody asked themselves question. Okay, when I started, because so many years in the US, you gotta have some friends, right? Friends have very good friends and social friends. So when I started, I understand that I tried the product, I understand the company. The first round, very close friends. Hey, what's your name? Christy. Hey, we know how long? 10 years. I'm looking like a bad guy? No, you're my good friends. Okay. I'm ever gonna let you down? No, Dennis, you're a good man. Give me credit card. I have a business we do together. I believe
It's too good to be true.
yeah, I believe you and me will make difference. I already joined, I choose why I joined, so on, so on, so on. What's good about this business, so on, so on, so on. Just, we do it together. We'll make a team first. So first round, I ask almost like 30 some people. 11 people give me the credit card immediately. Because the years I built credibility among these friends. They trust me. Before I talk like that, I studied company very carefully. I studied this company inside out. So 90%, I cannot say 100%. I think this business and with this company is very solid. Then I started that. Second round, I will spend some kind of effort to try to advertise it, try to make them believe we have common ground, we build out together, we have a good future. So, actually, after 3 years, I started in Texas. 3,000 plus people joined my team. In first 2.5 years, 3,000 people, Chinese people, mostly.
Are you Chinese?
Yeah. So
I spoke to a Chinese guy and I said, what's the secret to your success? And he said, in the Chinese community, if I tell my Chinese friend this is good, they really trust me. In England, people are very skeptical. So when I tell my friend, so would you agree that maybe it's easier within the Chinese community?
Good and bad, both sides. Okay. So I think Chinese people more like if you follow a guy, you're a mentor, whatever they say, they just follow. They don't ask why. In Western side, even father, you have to say why it is, very clear. So Chinese people more emotional. Okay, and the English-speaking team is more like conceptive. So, but good thing about it, if you lay out 1, 2, 3, 5, they started thinking. Once they make decision, it's there. But Chinese people either join. When people fail, everything's gone. It's like either join, either gone. But in the English speaker, it's hard to join. But once they make decision, it's there. Okay, so these two different. But I'd rather go to 1, 2, 3. little difficult, but I want people clear inside out. When we do it, not easy to give up. So good and bad, but one thing I think downsides about English speaking is more conservative. Like I don't want to push people, and this business actually have to push people. But even push people, I don't put a gun on your head. You have to sign. No, I just said okay. You have to sign. If you want to know this business is good or bad, or this product good or bad, you got to try it. Then we talk. You can do it, and you cannot do it. Right? So, to me, even in Chinese or in English speaking, I have to change people attitude. You have to push in this business. If you don't want to push, you have to invest. If you make money, you say, I don't want to push people. Fine. You rent the space, you put a sign up, you stay inside. Let people naturally choose. So you don't have to push people. When people come in, but you have to spend money to make money. But if you don't want to spend money, you want to make business, you want to make money, you better go out and talk. You go out and talk. Do you want to waste your time or effort? It's like soccer or football, right? You pass, almost close to the goal. If you don't kick the goal, any pass is useless, right? You make an appointment with talk somebody, and you put your time and effort in there. In the end of it, you don't say, please join. We do work together. You say, okay, please go home, think. Your time, effort, 90%, one coming back.
So you're doing more one-on-one, when you started, were you doing more one-on-one meetings like, hey Jack, can we get coffee? And you would do a mini presentation?
I'm more towards that way. Yeah. You know why? Because network marketing is built by credibility. If you don't build by credibility, you're back to the tradition. In my understanding about this industry, not to say never, but most time it's not working on the internet. Because we are strangers. It's very easy to reject you because I don't want to face you.
Trust.
Secondly, you don't build up trust. Okay, so you back to traditional work. If not network marketing, if I sell goods, I can use the internet or sell on Amazon, eBay, or this kind of platform. But when you're doing network marketing business, partially it's your credibility. Secondly, I want the one-to-one. And actually, in your USANA binary, you don't need a lot of people to make a very good commission. Because USANA, the payout is the top payout in the industry. For the real digital, for example, okay, like if you have, in the future, you and the team build it's around 100 people on each side. Not you, your team. You can make like in the traditional one like 100,000 a year. If you take a look, we really put a time and effort in there. If you can build a team each side about 200 people, you will make 100,000 a year. You will. Okay, so they pay each week, right? So if you have 30 people audition on each side, so automatically you will have 3,000 points on your left, 3,000 points on the right. You understand? So if these 100 people in this week, if they sign up like 1 or 2, 3 people, very easily you will become 5,000. Okay, don't think this is big digital. If you graduate from a university, how long you have to study?
3-4 years.
3-4 years, right? So just like imagine you're doing USANA for 3-4 years. If you graduate from university, is guaranteed you have a job?
Not really anymore.
Not really, right? So Anyway, you spend 3-4 years to study. So I built USANA business. I used 3-4 years. If you, it's not the wait until find job and make money. When you start business, already on the way, you already start making money. And after 3-4 years, you can build an income very steady. Is it worth to build it or not?
Of course.
Right? Yeah. So to me, I'm not trying to say, oh, that is because right now it's so high, make so much money, and everything is easy to you. No. When I face people, I fail many times. Because God not the special select people I talk to very easy. That is because it's so good, I want to join. No, never, same thing like you. I fail so many times. But I know, I don't think this is fair. Because I aggressively to talk to you. I don't know if you really want the business or really want the supplement or not. But I have to start talking in order to identify if you finally you want the business or don't want. So I'm not trying to convincing people. When you want to success in this business, put convincing throughout your mind. Just equally tell me, this is good. You want it? We'll make a team, we'll do it together. If you don't want, next. Don't put a personal feeling in there. Because we aggressively to talk to people. People not saying, just like you have a store you open on the side of the road, not the whole street people will come in. Even you invest, you cannot win the whole war. Even traditional business, right? So why make me, I just go out and talk, everybody has to agree with me. No way everybody agrees with me. So once I know the exchange, if Dennis, you don't want to invest, you want to make money, so you have to talk. And you have to start taking note to you. Because not everybody hungry yet. Some people are hungry. But when they don't say it, how do you know they're hungry or not? You know the difference? So why I deliver the information is to identify people who wants product or who don't want it. Separate people. So it's very important you don't put a feeling in there. People say no. Oh, this is difficult. Yes. Tell me, which business is easy to make money? You can rob a bank, it's easy. Every business is difficult. But the beauty about network marketing is I don't have to put money in that. If you put my money in there, I have big pressure. So you sort of take this out. So no harsh feeling. Do you want it? I sincerely talk about USANA. Talk about USANA product. Do you want it? You don't want it, next. You don't want it, next. Oh, you want it? Shake hand. You don't have to be too happy. Because it's got to be something. A lot of people say no. Some people say yes. Because in my mind, I don't want to invest to make money. I want to talk to make money. So the part of talking to make money is people say no to you. So a lot of people, when they listen to all those trainings, says how to handle rejection. To me, it is no rejection. It's not rejection because I'm not hungry yet. I don't want to eat. I want to see my girlfriend. You know, nothing wrong with that. This is not a failure. Because in this moment, I don't want to make this choice. Maybe later on, not right now. Is it perfect fine? Also perfect fine. Because I aggressively approach you. Of course, you have a right to choose. To me, I have not much cash feeling. This is the only thing I'm very good. Don't want it? Next. Don't want it? Next.
The presentation,
Yeah.
Did somebody teach you this? And how long? Do you keep it quite short and sweet, like 10 minutes, or you sit with them for 1 hour? How did somebody teach you this, or did you just learn yourself?
Okay, good questions. Okay, now, this business that you can learn along you doing it. Okay, so I will spend a lot of time to personally to listen to somebody talking or on the internet. I just learn myself. Right now, so many people teaching the internet, right? So I just learn the way. Usually, my presentation will be at least 30 minutes to 40 minutes. So if you have only 10 minutes, you only make an appointment and never start talking. Because in 10 minutes you never can clear to present USANA business. You at least need at least 30 minutes. Also, you have to bring all the evidence. Okay, tell me 10 things USANA difference. So far, you learn.
Me.
Yeah. What makes USANA so special? There's tons of network marketing company out there. Yeah.
So I would say the company is started by a scientist.
That's a good point. You know why? We are the only company. The company owner is scientist. 99% network marketing is business. I'm not saying business is bad, because scientists more effort seriously building the best product. Why best product is important?
Well, as you said, your reputation. If you're selling junk.
Smart man, smart man. Yeah, because our face is on that.
Yeah.
This number one thing is very important.
Yeah.
Okay. Secondly, why make USANA so different?
So many, I would say 500 Olympic athletes. Serena Williams, her career maybe in 1 year with all her endorsements, she'd make 10, 20 million. If she's taking the products and she would risk being dope tested positive, she has to use the best product.
Yeah.
So she
we are the only company has so many athletes
500 Olympics.
still in the competition use it. Some company will hire retired athletes to promote the product, but USANA is not. Right now, still in the competition.
Yeah.
Right? So we are the only company have so many athletes. Trust. Why the trust? Number three.
$1 million guarantee.
Okay? And besides $1 million guarantee, number 4.
Pharmaceutical grade, NSF.
Wow,
approved.
getting close. Very good. Number 6.
Consumer lab endorsed.
Wow. Who is the upline? Who is
Consumer lab, third party.
Yeah.
Legitimate. Strict.
You studied this by yourself, or you got a good training?
But I don't know.
I'm impressed.
A bit of both. Yeah.
Okay, number 7.
Gosh.
I push you.
Over 60, 70 scientists on staff. 10 to 15 PhDs.
Yeah, this is like in Amway, also in Newskin, they also have scientists. Them don't make USANA stand out.
Yeah.
Okay, try again.
Gosh, it's been a long day.
I can put 18. I only ask for 10.
Gosh.
They are patented technology,
Okay.
so the intelligence.
Did you ever see the
Patents.
comparison guy?
Yes.
What?
Well, you know that.
Yeah.
Okay, number 8.
So, 27 years in the industry, proven track record.
Okay, and number 9.
Traded.
Ooh,
Son of Eve, yeah.
don't talk. She know 18, Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say
We are the only network company has full facility hospital still open to public. None of the company have this. So make USANA stand out. Number 10.
Gosh, traded company. Is it $1 billion company?
Still have a
Herbalife,
Herbalife. Yeah. Don't make USANA stand out. Easy one. We are the only network company. At the same time, we're on 7 PDRs. Physician desk reference book. PDR, physician desk reference book.
Yeah, doctor.
We're on USANA. We're on American. We're in Canada. We're on Australia. We're on New Zealand. We're on Hong Kong. Yeah, 8 of them. We're the only company.
Yeah.
As a supplement on the PDRs. Is that good for you? So when you talk to young people, you have to lay out all this. Why would you choose USANA?
Yeah.
So also, you can, if you don't believe me, check immediately. I don't let them go home check. Everybody get an iPad, right? One by one check.
Yeah.
Then when they check, I'll ask them, please read for me. When they read, oh yes. Am I right? Yes.
Yeah.
Then go to next. Am I right? Next. So when I'm doing this,
You educate
he
them.
will convince himself.
Yeah, you educate them.
I'm not just by myself talking. You know, people say, oh, what do you want from me? Okay, so you like kindly.
Collaborate with them.
Yeah. So that's how I lay out.
Nice.
Okay, so and I have to use some kind of communication techniques. Okay, whatever they say when they start a conversation, whatever they say, you always agree. The point is, we don't want to argue. I never want to create it for argue. I want to we discuss. So what makes people happy? You agree them with them, what their idea it is, which is people have the rights to have their own opinion. If I respect you, mutually you'll respect me. I'm not saying your idea is wrong. I said, okay, I thought the same way. When I start business, I think the same. But lately, after I research, that's much difference. So, do you want to know? Whatever they say, network marketing is a scam. I thought the same way. Yes, when I start business, just like you, which is not lying. Usually, most people were thinking like that. But I was thinking, because when you start a dialogue, who asks question is offense. Who answers question is defense. So if you control the dialogue, you have to use a very good technique. Says, answer question with a question. Okay, I thought it was the same thing. Yeah.
Answer a question.
Yeah, with a question. Once you ask a question, your offense, his defense. You have to put the rights back. It's just like people ask questions, they like they punch you. And if you don't throw the question back, it's like sit there, they punch you second time. So when you ask the question back, you stay in control. Same, I use it. This is a scam. I thought the same way. But when I research this, it's a scam or not? It's not by saying, it's by law, right? So, do you know what kind of business form is a scam? What is not? Could you tell me the difference? Now, immediately ask the question back. When I ask this question, usually people have no answer. Ask you, why? How to identify a network marketing is a scam or it's not? No? Answer me.
Every time the upline get more money than the downline.
No?
When there's no product.
Okay, I don't talk about network marketing, okay? Talk about traditional business. A company who makes most money. Boss, do you agree? Yes, you have to agree. Secondly, who makes most money? Yeah, like a general manager, right?
Senior manager.
Then who make more money than you?
Middle.
Director, like supervisors, right?
Middle managers.
Then you, right? It's the same thing. So this don't make a scam. But what makes scam? Is you use later people money to pay upline. That's a scam. You use behind people money. Also, you don't have products. You use the money and then pay for the people join earlier.
You know the classic pyramid
That's a scam.
where you give everybody gives one person £10.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no product.
They join early on the top.
Yeah.
The late people come in, use their money to pay.
No product exists.
This is like a perfect scam. Okay. Secondly, because they have a different form. Number one, when they join, the membership fee is so high. Because a membership fee, just like do you have a Costco or the same club? Remember? If the membership fee is in the reasonable price, is like between $20 to $50. I think that this is reasonable. So when you join a company, they ask for $200, $300 when you join. That's a big question mark. Because membership fee is no cost. Okay? They grab from people. That's have a big question for this game. If the high join membership fee. Secondly, very obviously way this scam is recruiting people for money. Like I recruit you, immediately get the commission. That's illegal. Okay, what's the difference? Like, do you know the style like Amway? How do you override? Why you own the rights, you can override your downline's commission? What do you have to commit before you override? Do you know? Or like in Amway, in USANA, in Avon, in all those kind of business, you have to finish PSV. We call that personal sales volume. Like for me, I personally only use 100 points, but they will send you 2,000 worth products every month. So you have to sell this 1,900 points products. Every month, if you don't sell, next month another 2,000. Next month another 2,000.
In the garage.
Yeah, under your bed, in the closet, in the garage. So once the people don't sell it, that's your money. So people had a headache. But that's the rule. You have to sell all this in order you can override first generation, third generation. You are in the sales. If you're in the sales, you can override your sales team the portion of it. So this exchange. But in USANA, we only absorb 100 points, which is personal sale. How come we can legally override team 20%?
You have both sides.
I slow down. Don't talk. Okay, I know other answer. She's very well trained. She's from Las Vegas. Okay.
One of yours.
Yeah. She's too smart. Okay. Okay, I'll go over again. Okay, in USANA is binary, right? So why we only can tolerate 100 points?
Okay.
What make us has the rights can override the points, get commission? How in binary we can
How
override?
with such a little commitment from you, only 100 points, how can USANA afford to give you access to the commission from all the levels under?
What's legal for it? If you don't have a PSV to sell, you don't have to sell extra. So how do you legally you can own the commission from the team?
I don't understand.
So the major points have to come with the left and right.
Okay.
Then compare together, you get a weekly pay. So if you in the binary system, if you recruit one guy and they immediately got the commission, that's illegal. The major sales volume had to come both sides. So if you use binary to move your product, the structure, if you have whatever is the marketing development commission or any kind of commission, you recruit people immediately get the money. That's violate the law, called recruiting people for money. So you have to, the major money is from left side, right side. That make it legal. So when asked question back, that's you have to study all this. People don't have answer. What's a scam? Once you have the answer, and they don't have answer, now they don't ask question more. Why? They think ask more questions, you have the answer, you will ask back. They will think that I'm so stupid. I better shut up, listen. You know? This is a very good technique I've been used all the way around. When they ask questions, I'll ask question immediately back. Usually I creative the questions. They have no answer. Only me, I know the answer. You have no answer, right? I tell you. When they throw second question, I ask back again. You have no answer, I have the answer. They'll think, okay, this guy is so tough. I better don't ask question. But I shut up, listen. That's what I want. I want you listen. Today I'm presenting USANA. I'm not arguing with you. And another thing is very good. You usually start conversation by ask questions. Don't talk first, because you don't know what's in their mind, what they're concerned. Is concerned the product, or concerned the business form, or concerned about the how they do the business. So you might ask questions like, "Hey, you look so good. Do you do exercise?"
Sure.
Yes. Very good answer. Good. That means you want to maintain your health. Okay. When you're doing the exercises, do you take any supplements to help you to maintain good energy to exercise?
Yeah.
Okay, another good year. So you start, no, that's good. You already focus on take the extra supplement to help you.
Let me answer that differently. No, I don't.
No, change it, right? No. That's also a good answer. Okay, I was thinking, okay, you do exercises. Why are you thinking you don't need the extra support to nutrition to help you?
Because my diet is very good. I don't think you need supplements. I read something in the media. Supplements are no good.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
But you only right 99%.
Really?
Yeah, you only wrong 1%.
How's that?
Now you start to care. That's why I want to create this. Why people care?
A little bit of that.
No, yeah. Because when you start a conversation like this, you better have prepared. At least have a comparison guide in the pocket.
So you use that?
I use a lot.
Still today?
Still today. When I talk, I have to have evidence to support what I'm talking. I'm not to talk by mouth.
Do you have anything else? Because some people, if they've done their research, they will know that Lyle McWilliam was involved with USANA on the board.
Give me 5. Good question. It's not him, his wife. Okay, now, USANA, he published the first edition, second edition. On third edition, USANA, because he's a professional, USANA asked him as advisor. Advisor, right? So what advisor do? They control the quality of product? No. They involve research? No. It's just advisor. Okay,
voice.
this is one thing. Second thing, this is a very good question. Okay. Second thing, is this 1,500 different name brand doing comparison? Not just USANA, right? 1,500 plus company. So now I was very seriously. If you are Coca-Cola, you can advertise on the TV. It's a nice lady with bikini in the summer. Can you say Coca-Cola is the best? Pepsi no good. Can you do that?
In America, yes, right?
No, you cannot do it. If you don't 100% sure, you cannot do comparison. Somebody bad, I'm the only good. Or only you can do it. You knew they are worse than you. I'm the best. So if you put 1,500 plus different name brand, and the first, second edition, third edition, fourth edition, ninth edition, sixth edition, if your product better than USANA, you will rather stay behind, don't say anything, or you're going to start to sue this guy.
I missed the last thing you said.
Okay, there's 1,500 different name brand in there,
Yeah.
right? Not only USANA.
Right.
So if the results not accurate,
Okay.
if some company, the quality is better, product is better than USANA, you think you will stay behind? You don't sue McWilliams,
Oh, I see. Yeah, you'll contest it.
It's a good
right? Okay, so this is not published by USANA. You can buy from Amazon, right? $24.99. It's published for 6th edition already. So if you're not accurate, fair, you dare do the comparison. Doesn't matter he's involved with which company.
Yeah.
He's published. He want to publish this make for money. So if he put the wrong thing in there, destroy
Has to be legitimate.
everything.
Yeah,
He will cut his rate to do this? No. Doesn't matter he don't how like the USANA. He never get put that doing that.
So you learned to present the business and the products.
Yes.
Did you have a mentor, or were you just hungry to learn? You read a lot of books.
My mentor when started is James Stansfield. Now we are good friends. James Stansfield started with a capital. 30,000 credit card debt. It's typical American. 23 years old, injured, cannot cover the debt anymore. Actually, if he not doing USANA, it's like no future at all. Back then, in 1993, he started using USANA as a platform to achieve history. In 2014, he's the first one make a $10 million commission in the company. A company. Start ground zero. And in 1993, USANA only had 3 products. So he's the really mentor. If he can do it, I can do it. When I come my first commission in 2005, I'm nobody. I send their contents for all those stars on the stage. You know, in my inside, we use the same company. We use the same product. We use the same compensation plan. You only join me a little bit earlier. If you can do it, use this company, I can do it. I believe. One day, I will stand on it. This first year commission, I put my dream already in there. Okay, because the situation is the same. Also the binary. What's so good about binary?
Makes it legal.
Okay? What's so good about the binary? We can non-stop to have my career go up and up. Nobody can stop you. Okay, for example, I joined USANA 15 years ago. I didn't do nothing. So my upline put when people on my left. Right? So this guy started growing. Now, 10 years later, this guy joined under the whole group. So he's late 10 years, right? I'm earlier, much earlier than him, but my both sides not balanced. 10 years later, he joined. He built a team very balanced. Who make money? So in binary, that's no limit. Doesn't matter you join early or late, it's a good time for you. I like the structure. It's very fair. It's not like I'm at the top, always on the top. You can go over anytime you want.
You have the same commission, I have the same commission.
Yeah.
After 10 years.
Yeah, after 10 years. So another even better. If in 10 years ago I do the business, but I only achieve 1 center. 10 years later, you achieve 3 center. What are you are?
Yeah, now.
Yeah, what position you are? No silver. You achieve 3 centers all full.
Ruby.
3 center. Emerald.
3 maxed out.
Oh yeah, emerald.
3 max out. Emerald. A full executive emerald, you know how much they make?
100,000 a year.
150,000 to 200,000. Even not full, at least like around 100,000. So, if I'm joined early 10 years, I only achieve 1 center. Who make more money?
3 centers.
So that's no limit to you. That's why once I understand the business, I'm so happy. It's not like a traditional way. I'm a boss, always a boss. I'm an upline, always an upline. I make all the money from you. You see nice. I so love who designed this structure. I'm so amazed. Number one, right now I'm a 4-star diamond director. If I buy a provenance, we pay the same price. I don't have any advantage. I buy a health pack, and it's new. You just joined today. You buy health pack, we're the same. Right? Is that fair? fair. Secondly, each center we achieve is equal. 15 years ago, I achieved one center, it's $1,000 commission. 15 years later, you achieve one center, it's $1,000 commission. Is difference? No. And then even better, they're called re-entry. Like you achieve one center, you have another center. So this center force you put under your organization. I'll just use as an example. If you are very aggressive to doing the business, I'm your upline. Once I have an extra center, I will put under you. I will cooperate with you. You're working, I make extra money. I work with you because of mutual benefit. Then later on, you will have a re-entry center where you get a put. It may be a put under me. So, year by year, who is upline?
Together, you work together. Yeah.
That's best conversation plan you can
Collaborate. Yeah.
right? So you have to really understand the inside out about this company. Then you are passionate about it. This is fair. This is good conversation plan. Okay, not limit to those people really join early, then you take early advantage, then that's no.
Your associates, do you have a system like white belts, yellow belts to black belts, the books to read, some videos to watch? Can you share some recommendations?
Okay, now I will start publishing more. I have a YouTube channel. Okay, YouTube channel is like mostly Chinese, but I have a few English on my Facebook. I have a few English. Okay, like Gary last time he came to my home to training, and I put the conversation on my Facebook. It's English. David brings lots of good questions. So,
Where do you live?
Los Angeles.
LA.
LA, yes.
Downtown?
It's more towards countryside. I don't want to live in downtown because all my life, okay, I born in Shanghai. I do business in Hong Kong. I live in Japan for 3 years. I live in Paris for 3 years. Okay, I live in New York. Before doing business, I built like 20,000 people associates in New York. Then I moved to LA. All my life in the major city, and I don't want no more busy area. So to me, I think I can promise you guys I will make more English speaking video. But
What's your YouTube channel?
yeah, YouTube just push. I think you get my Facebook, Dennis Chen, and you can find me. And in the link, you can link to my YouTube channel. Okay. But Theo.
Yes.
I will give you all the link. You send everybody. Okay.
What link?
Business. You know my
Becomes a
Facebook.
millionaire?
Yeah. Facebook and
Okay.
Yes, question.
okay. Go ahead.
Herbalife, Amway, especially in our country, it's all over. They came first to Indonesia. I would like to ask you, what is the good technique to approach the people who have been the members of them, the other markets, to convince them that USANA is the best?
No convince. Yeah, no convince. Okay. The best of this campaign. Listen. Yeah. Very good question. You say, hey, you're good. We're better. You don't try to step them down, make you great. You're good. You have good thinking. Okay? You thought about nutrition, but that's better. So this is the thing. When you talk to people, don't try to convince people. Nobody will convince by you. Because right now we are adults. We have our own way to think things. You just say, I present these things. You can tell the difference. Okay? So major difference. Amway, New Skin, all those companies we call the old type network marketing. I'm not saying they're bad. They're old. Why? Hi, Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Okay, you're a big potato, okay? I will miss you. Yeah, so why? Why I say them is old?
Compensation. Compensation.
You know how old is Amway? No. Like almost 70 years, right? 70 years. Okay. 20 years a generation. So these 3 generations in Amway, right? So back then, in 70 years ago, do we have a computer? 70 years ago, do we have a computer? No. So when they calculate, it's bookkeeping. So how far you can track your downline by bookkeeping? So they have the level, only like a 6 level or 7 level. That's the most. So after 1990, that's then is special. Okay. Nobody's saying that, This is my own research. Why 1990 is critical? Because the big computer start having minimized, like a Pentium 3, 486 come out. So when the computer invent this industry, so they can still computer to counting to infinity level, not just 6th generation or 7th generation. So it's better counting to the infinity level or just 7th generation to you. Which is better? Infinity level, right? So very obviously. So I'm not saying you're bad because your history limited. You cannot set up the much fair program for as a distributor. When after 1990, most network company use binary because binary is much fair to the distributor side. Okay.
What about the factories lately came? Like they talk about the stem cell, something like that. If they say, oh, they're very good, they help us. My sickness is cured, something like that. So what do you have to say to them?
What was the question?
Yeah, like the Putin stem cell, something like that.
Which company is that?
They said from America. Some of them from
Okay,
Japan.
illegal. Against the law.
Against-
Never ever said supplement can cure any disease. No. It's supplement.
Yeah.
You get yourself and the company trouble. Okay?
What do you mean? Like, I would like to know the technique.
That's why those companies, they have a fine for different countries. New skin just get a fine in China government because one of the diamond director in China on the stage, diamond director, talk about their product can cure cancer. Somebody down there and make a recall and report to the government. Because of that, the new skin in stock, the drop how much? What the percentage? 33%.
Good time to buy it and go back up.
But if they say they themselves feel it, they themselves experience it, what are we supposed to say? That's what I want.
Okay, the correct way to tell is this is not the cure, this is not the drugs, it's a supplement. Okay, USANA nutrient your cell on a cellular level. Okay, most of the life in your body is what? Cell. Smaller than cells is meaningless for life. So cell were born and one died, right? So what I say like this, if I had a question like this, tell me, build this building, how many building material you gonna use?
Pardon, I cannot hear well.
Tell me,
if you had
if
to-
you want to build this building, how many different building material you gonna use?
Right. How many different building materials do you need to build a building like this?
Varieties.
How many different materials?
Do you need the bricks? Do you need the wood? Do you need the metal? Do you need the wire? So you need everything all together. You can build a building, right?
Yeah.
If missing some building material, can you build?
No.
Yes. But
Not good.
no good, will fall. Yeah, right? So same thing. When we formulate a cell, do you know how many material they need it? From vitamin A to Z. At least 47. By your eating, can you eat the 47 all these building material inside body? Can you eat them all?
No.
Can you eat them all?
It's difficult.
Very difficult, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, if you're missing one or two, your cell will wait for you to get all the material together or still will come out. Still will make. So this cell will have some kind of downside. We call it degeneration.
Substandard.
So if you supply the full good supply, if it's good material, building material, so when they start building this cell, it will be more strong. So all the cells in our body, most of them, not all, most of them, will die, will reborn. Like how many days skin cell will recycle? 26 days or 27 days, right? So all the skin cell will fall out and the new cell will come up. So we have a chance. If we started use USANA, and all your sick cell also will die. So now you build a new cell, it's fully recovered, fully supplied. So the new cell replace it will gradually get better and better and better. USANA nothing good, only give your body the best supply and the accurate supply. You know why? Dr. Wentz, he studied whole life. Watch cell, how they eat, how they grow. So it's not just give vitamin A or vitamin B. It's give the whole right dosage, right combination. That's make USANA so good.
If people ask you, is there research to support this? Some people are analyzers, yeah, they like to know the detail. So people ask you but so people might say, hey, but some medical journals, some say vitamins make no difference, and some say they make a difference.
Okay, everybody has to do their own opinion. Okay, so that's back to the original question. Why 99% they are right, only 1% is wrong? I will show them in the comparison graph. Comparison graph is very useful. How do they vote? USANA is the best, someone is second, someone is behind. Have 18 way to adjust, right?
16, yeah.
18. 18. Go read again.
The criteria.
Yeah, criteria. So number one is what?
Potential.
No, number one is what? You have to be the whole, yeah, everything you have from toe, head to toe. You have to have all the materials in there. Number one, okay. And number four is what? Potential toxic. You only need to remember these two. You don't need to remember all 18 of them. Okay.
Can you say those two again?
Number one is have to be the whole supply. Yeah.
What's on the label is in the product.
Yeah. You will see. Yeah. You will see.
The complete spectrum.
Central on the bottom. They say vitamin A to Z.
Yeah.
If you see the graphics, actually they are AZ, not A to Z. In the middle, they don't have anything. It's not A to Z. It's AZ. That's why in the third edition, Central is about what? 5.2? 5.2, right? Central. 5.2. 5.2, I'm already right. USANA, how many? 96.1. So if you're a teacher, you like the students have a test 96.1, or you like 5.2. Okay, so this is the one thing. You need to give your body the whole correct, accurate supply, rather from A to Z. Secondly, these things is taken to your body. It's one-way ticket. If they have heavy metal, or they have like contaminants like vitamin A. So this will kind of accumulate in your body. They cannot detoxing out. So you will start to have problem with the we call the potential toxin. So if you choose 1-0 tolerance, because what? GMP manufacturing pharmaceutical medical grade, and the 99% they are not. They're like food grade. Okay, tell me, what is the food grade?
Only 40% pure, up to 60% binders, fillers.
Yeah, you talk too seriously. To me, food grade. If you eat, you don't die immediately. That's food grade,
Okay, so
right? Because it's like a Chinese noodle. If you eat it after 1 hour, you throw out, you poo-poo, you go to emergency room, they check out because the noodle is bad. So you can sue this restaurant, right? So if after one night you eat some kind of breakfast, and then after eat lunch, you start to have throughout, you cannot sue nobody because you cannot know which one is what. So this is called food grade. So 99% different name brand is what? Food grade.
yeah.
Only one standout is what?
Pharmaceutical.
Pharmaceutical is USANA.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. Okay? So I would say you're right. 99% you're right. I show them proof in the comparison guide.
Nice answer. Yeah.
Right? You show them what's the yellow bar, what's the red bar. Red overdosage. It's got to be poisoned. Yellow bar means potential toxin. So, do you want the? I say usually people want supplement. Do you want the supplement that has potential toxin? So now come to my very famous slogan. Before you don't know about USANA, you have many choices. You can go to Costco, you can go to GNC, you look the bottle, looks good. You look at the whole advertising, oh, it's my idol. I got picked by that. But after you know USANA, you only have one choice. Why that's so serious? Because it's a one-way ticket. People don't know that, but I have to point out. This technique is true technique. It's about you creative panic situation, then offer solution. You not just make people worry, don't offer solution. You got me? That means very easy in Chinese. I said it. Dennis, I'm gonna put the needle, poke your butt, make you jump. Then I come for you. Okay. Because why I can make people jump? Because I tell the truth. Usually people don't focus on that. They just whatever people says good, I just take it. Usually people, if you want to buy a sedan, you have like $30,000. You don't know which car is really good on the market. You can read what? Automobile comparison guy, right? Who is 5-star in this car in its class? If you don't know how to buy electronic, can you buy electronic today? The consumer compare all different phones, smartphones. Who is what function, and then they vote who has the best stuff. So people know how to read this. But those kind of things won't affect your health. But when it comes to health, a lot of people take supplements, they don't know what to read. So when I show them, oh, really? Potential toxin? Then you show them who has none, who is the best. Okay, then they start thinking, change direction. So they usually spend money to buy ABC name brand. Now they will spend money, change direction to buy from USANA. Who make money?
You do.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah. You buy educate people. Okay, so don't try to convince somebody. By sending the collect information, also allow ways collect information, evidence. We call it educate. So when people get educated, much smart, they knew what they're going to choose. Because seriously, we only have one body. So I've been used this over and over again. A lot of people start waking up.
Did Jeremy teach you these things, or did you learn a lot of this yourself, just trial and error, making mistakes, going forward?
Mostly I learn myself. Because
you were hungry and you wanted to...
Yeah, I want the success. Because I understand this platform, I want to use it. But in order to achieve something in different industry, you have to really know inside out. Learn from the beginning, because maybe in the training business, I'm good. But I cross over to the network marketing, I have to learn from the beginning. Because I'm totally stranger to me in this industry. Before I doing USANA, I like to spend like 1 or 2 years sitting in the hotel like this in the weekends. It doesn't matter which network marketing company is meeting. I sign as a guest. I sit down. I want to learn those leaders, how they talk. I really have to learn inside, because network marketing success is by influence people, not all the people. If I'm your boss, a general manager, I can hire you or lay you off. Doesn't matter, you like or not. If I give you order, you have to finish. Maybe if I own your as an employee, I give you an order. You think it's so bad, you still hit me. You say yes, I'm gonna do it. You go to the restaurant and put my picture. Dennis, you bad, you bastard. You come out, Dennis. Sir, yes. Right? So, but in network marketing, we're friends, we're distributors. We don't own anybody. We try to influence you by correct way to influence. So never order, never try to convince anyone. Straight away. As a friend. Okay, since you sit in front of me, all those people smart. Those smart. When I have a training, they always sit behind me. Then they start learn. When you sit in front of me, oh, I got you. I got you. Okay. So you have to really understand influence by correct body language. You see, when I talk, I must stop. Okay, if you don't have time, you can open the TV station on Sunday morning. What other public station on Sunday morning? What kind of show goes on? Right?
Advertisements.
Yeah, no, church.
Church, yeah.
All the priests was talking on the stage, right? So when the priest talks so emotional, people listen. Right? You learn this body language because when you present a conversation, a dialogue, 50% is your body language. Another 25% is the tone of your voice and the speed of your voice. And another 20%, which is what you're talking about. So this you have to learn, see, like this. When I talk, usually this is my, so like, come in, please join. I give you, if you like, I said, okay, you do like this. Get out. It's negative. It's like this, or more like friends. And this is more power. So any go up, this is good influence for people. Even go down or go out, this is very bad. So you have to learn all this from beginning. You know why? The little stuff counts towards success. Because we are trying to talking to influence people. But we're not bad guy to influence people doing bad things, because we already knew this good company and this good product. We try to give them the right information.
Did you do public speaking classes, Toastmasters, or study NLP, anything like that?
I don't do that. I only help USANA associates. In my YouTube or in my Facebook, I said I only help who doing USANA business. I don't.
No, but did you go to these classes to learn how to public speak, etc.?
Just actually, I did one time, which is very useful. I spent almost like 3,500 in Beverly Hills. They're training all the managers in the different corporations to how to creative your team be productive. They have a lot of skill. I think it's very useful. Besides that, I just use the one of them. You don't step somebody. You're good, you're better. Okay? And then by make people more friendly, want to continue the conversation by rewarding people. Whatever you say, I did it, you don't notice. When you say right, I say high five. You see that? So after graduate from school, nobody do that. But people like that. You recognize my smart. You recognize my idea. People happy. And what do you say? I will say, okay, you're right. I'm not saying, no, you're right, I'm right. No, never create this atmosphere. Okay, so those kind of things, and I learned from those kind of training. And another training is good. They have a class, like 50 people. We're on both sides of the wall. So the teacher in the front, and the one come out. You cross the classroom. Use one style, right? First people is most easy, just like this. Second people cannot repeat, right? So you walk. Then second people go like this. Third people like. Okay, other people. So the last one is so difficult because everybody is different. They push you. You have to find a way difference. Somebody climb, somebody jump. This is very useful. It's like always more way to solve problems than the problems. If you really push you. So those kind of training, yes, I did it. I pay for that. Okay, so this is like an investment. If I want to build business, I have to know, and the most skill, most talking skill. Okay, even I don't know if you like President Trump or not. Watch. When he said always like this, you watch. Even opera. When you listen, it's like this. Why? It's a triangle. If I point to you, I influence you. If I do this, that's the worst case. If I did do this, more soft. When you shake hands, show me. I'll show you. I show like this. Put into me. So when I first meet people, when I shake hands, I pull a little bit. That's very good influence. Also, shake again. Give me hands. When I do it, I do like this.
Dominant.
I don't like this. If like this, I'm still in control. And I put back here, you say this guy powerful. So before I talk, I already send signal. This guy very exciting. This guy is full of energy. So you have to
All these little bits.
use all these little bit things will count to your success rate. You have very good questions. So those are all those things, details, and you really have to put the time and effort to exercise.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I did a lot of time and effort to learn all this. Another thing I did is I would choose somebody. I think this friend never gonna sign. It's cold market. So against level marketing, so never take a machine product. Okay, I choose you. You know why? I don't care. You join, we join. But in my mind, you're never gonna join. I'm use this guy as exercise to practice. Okay, in my mind, I never prepare. You're gonna join. I use as a. So I need somebody to talk. But you know what? Usually when I talk, the most difficult people want to join me. The people think this guy, smart. They think it looks like they join. But usually I use those kind of prospect to do more way to improve the way I talk. Because I don't care if you join or not. You put those people you really care. Delay. So you talk to those people first. Then you started getting better, then you talk. Okay? Yeah, good questions. And any questions? Yeah. Question lady. Question lady. Come on, more questions. Which is good.
I cannot hear clearly, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Could you please explain to us?
there?
It's okay, I'm good here. Thank you. Yeah, could you please explain to us about I heard lately regarding the...
No, he's smart. Change position.
Thank you.
No, change you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I learned from my upline,
Okay.
my boss.
Uh-oh. You better say good, okay? Otherwise, I will scold him.
No, she's project deal. She's project deal.
He's hiding back there, okay? Okay,
The
just go ahead.
first day I joined USANA, I heard about the shares of USANA company.
Okay.
Even though I'm not a business lady, but
Okay.
I heard about that. They're starting from like 5 cents and going up, boom, 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 120 split into 2. But lately I heard from my husband
Okay.
that USANA shares is going down. Could you please explain to us what happened and is it dangerous?
You mean the
or
stock
not?
market?
Yes, stock market is going down. Is it because of the influence of the world shares or just because USANA has
Okay,
something?
no, hold on. Okay, stock market, right?
Yeah,
We're talking network marketing. Now you talk stock market.
yeah,
Okay, I'm not the expert in stock market. Number one, I understand basics.
yeah.
It's a stock market. Is this stock can go all the way up and never went down? It's possible? Up, never went down. It's possible?
Yeah.
Impossible, right? So it's stock market will always went down? Down.
No?
No, right? It's formally operated a business. Okay. It's stock market like one line, never up and down. Three position.
Yeah, I just want to know the reason.
No, don't need a reason. I'll tell you the general. Stock market gotta be up and down. That's a life.
Yeah, I know.
It's sometimes down and sometimes up. Agree?
Agree.
Okay.
100%.
Why are you so worried about the
No,
down?
I'm not worried. I just want to know because you are.
Yeah, I
up
know.
there
When you
in
raise the question, I ask why. I ask the question right back. Why are you worried about asking questions so USANA went
We
down?
invest almost more than $1 million.
No.
You invest a lot of money there?
Honestly, I'm not worried. I just want to learn from you. If somebody asks me what happened in this world, is it because of the world shares
Because it's
going
nature.
down?
Always up and down.
Or if there is
Okay.
any influence from
Also,
anything.
right now, so many people day trade. In out, lot. So those people really understand USANA?
No?
They really understand the network marketing industry. So when something happens, they panic. They go immediately. Not only USANA, right? That the whole world market like this. Rush in and rush out. It's like, yeah. That's the way it is right now. It's no longer steady because like before, like 30 years ago, everything's kind of up and down, it's kind of very steady. Right now, suddenly went up, suddenly went down. It's like after Trump scared people, everybody down. After he reward people, it went up. Okay, it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay, how?
I just want to know what's going on like that because in case some of my downlines ask about this, I have the answer. That's why I asked you because you have more experience than
Okay,
us.
it's very the bi-quarterly report.
Okay.
So if the sales come out less than expect, what it look like?
Down?
Yeah.
It's
Right
all
now-
about expectation,
Right now, your startup market is kind of slow down right now.
Herbalife the same.
Yeah, and also FTC, Fair Trading Commission, they question USANA in China legally. So a lot of people don't understand. They start panic. Why FTC question? Because those people, all the experts. Okay, I cannot tell a lie. I tell you straightforward. But you come to commission, the company looks like bad or went down?
No?
No. So it's like a normal up and down.
Yeah.
Okay. Besides, USANA we're doing the business, we're not invest in the stock market, because anything investment talk about the risk. Okay, you will focus on business. I don't want any risk. I want just work in the network marketing side. If you have extra money, yes. But when you invest anything in the stock market or in mutual fund, this money you can comfortably put away for years, like 10 or 20 years, won't affect your life right now. So even up and down, which is good for you.
Yeah, it's healthy if it's up and down.
Okay? So I just use a particular case. No, you don't know about the stock market, so you trust me.
Yeah, I just want to
No,
learn.
it's okay. I just use an example.
Yeah.
If you don't know anything about stock market, you still trust me. So you give me $100 every month. So in month 1, you give me $100. So I buy a stock market for you. So this A stock back then is $25 a share. So I put $100 to buy 25 shares. How many shares you gonna buy?
4.
4. So second month, stock went down. So you still give me $100. So it becomes $20 a share. Right? So how many shares you gonna buy?
5.
5. No trick, no magic. Just buy today. Okay. And month 3, they went down again. Become $10 a share. You still gave me $100. How many shares you gonna buy?
10.
10. Market worse than worse. Next month dropped to $5. You still don't know. You give me $100. How many shares gonna buy?
20.
20. So month 4 will drop to $2. You still gave me 100. How many shares gonna buy?
50.
50. 1 month more, stay the same. $2. You still gave me 100.
50.
How many? You got another 50, right? So now that went up, become $10. You still give me 100. How many shares I buy?
10.
So you invest all the money 7 months, right? How much money you invest?
700.
700. Remember this. So suddenly, Tio tell you, stock market crashed. You still invest. Dennis is a bad guy. You buy was $25, now only $10. If you don't sell it, you're likely to have no money. You say, Dennis, how much is it right now? $10. I want to sell it. I cannot afford to lose. Okay, wait a moment. How many shares you have right now?
10.
No. Totally 7 months you invest what? $700, right? So month 1 you got a 4 share. Month 2 you got a 5 share. Month 3 how many share you got?
10.
10. How many total right now?
19.
Month 4
20.
20. Month 5
50.
50.
how many share total?
89.
And month 6
50 again.
50.
how many share?
And 139.
139.
139.
Okay. Last month $10 share, right? You buy 10 share. Now total share, how many share?
149.
149,
49.
right?
10.
So you sell at the market value $10. How much you get?
1500 left.
1,190.
How much money you invest?
700.
700.
You make more money. Do I play magic? No. I have a cap. You have to comfortably put this money in long term. The more up and down, better for you.
The healthier. Yeah, I know.
So why you need a question about that?
I need the answer because in case some people ask me, I have the answer.
So
that
first, if some people ask me, I'm not a stock expert. I'm doing USANA only. This question is none of my business. USANA, how long? 27 years.
Because if you want to give an answer, you have to study the stock.
Oh yeah, you have to get. I don't want you to get involved in this.
just say I don't
Yes.
know like that.
Yeah, this is not. No, I don't know. I'm not expert on the stock market. I'm only knew about how to present the USANA. So in a way, you try to avoid this area.
Okay, that's what I need.
Okay? These are the
I'm
three
not
things you
expert.
don't do. Don't try to pretend scientist. That's Dr. Wen's job. You don't want to fire Dr. Wen's, right? Secondly, you don't try to be a doctor. Besides, you're already a doctor. Because this medical field is not our expert. You have to avoid this area. Number three, don't pretend you're a nutritionist. In US, you have to get a license to be a legal nutritionist. So these three things I have to avoid. I don't want to do it. I just very simple to present opportunity, present information. Okay, you just get away. I will ask you. I'll get you back again. Okay? In your life, if you did three things in your life many, many times, you're perfect for doing network marketing business. No tricky, okay? Straightforward. In your life, have you watched a movie or watch a football team you so like you share with a friend?
Of course.
You did, right? 1 year, okay. Second, in your life, have you eat a good restaurant? You're so excited. The food is so good, delicious, and the service is so good, the environment is so good. After you eat, they introduce your friends.
Of course.
What do?
Tell them.
The good thing share with good friends, right? Naturally, we're doing that. Okay, in your life, have you point this direction like, hey, how do I find McDonald's? Ah, next street, go to right, you McDonald's on your left. Have you did that before?
Of course.
Yeah, basically you're a good person. But naturally, people help people with good information. But the only thing is,
No commission.
when you tell people about this movie, is the director or the movie give you any money?
No.
But you do it anyway, right? And if you introduce people to the restaurant, next time to eat, the boss let you eat for free. You introduce it anyway. Number three question, ask yourself. When you introduce movies, when you introduce a restaurant, you really care that when they watched or not? You really care?
No.
Why you need to so care when you talk to people, people say yes or no? You follow me? You did this anyway. Now this time, you introduce USANA just like you always do. Share good information to friends. And this time you make out the reward. Even better. Do you want to do it?
Yes.
See? You answer your question. So, it's like when I talk to people, I always use this example. Don't try to tell people you should do this, you should do that. People don't want to listen. Everybody's adults. You have their own thinking to adjust things. I only say, try this, will be better. Don't try to order somebody. Nobody want to take order from you. I put a reason behind it. Why in the school always take order from teacher? Why in the school student always sit, teacher stand out? If you want your son of business good, you have to be a good presenter. Presenter always stand. Here, come on, stand here, left here, please. I have to see, let you see. When he's a presenter, we are sit. We look him like this. When you stand out to talk, you are natural leader. Because he's give, we try to receive. So when you dare to stand out to present, you're already a natural leader. When you're a natural leader, you always make big money.
That's why I never sit down. You guys notice that?
Yeah. That's a very good way because my foot is so good. That's why usually I stand at the top. Okay, so in the school, people so used to look up to teacher. So teacher gave order, give homework. So I so used to receive. But when you graduate from school, when you look at people, it's like eye to eye, same level. So people don't take order anymore. Follow me? So you only can very kindly to introduce. Not say that you must do the homework. No longer there. You must look the same way like I look. No. The best way is if you look at things, usually people have only few angle to look at, because when they in their life they look at things like this. Our job is, please come out with me, look around. Maybe you have a different opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong. No, the angle you look is right, but please take a tour, look around. So this is our mission, to introduce the right way to introduce yourself. So when you take a tour to look around, the people don't get against you. You like take your order. No. So that's the whole idea. You can communication with people in kind way. Okay? Is that okay?
Dennis, we believe USANA product is the best. But how to convince the people? We say if the cell is health, our body is health, and USANA is nutrition for cell and regeneration cell. That's right?
Yeah.
But why? Your eyes, not generation cell, you still use glass.
Mm-hmm.
Why your hair not regeneration cell? Your hair be white.
Okay.
This is an example how to convince the people if our product is the regeneration the cell. Why cannot generation your eyes, your hair, your skin, something like that?
Good question. Okay.
Thank you.
If I ask about this question, first thing I come out is, I don't try to be scientist to explain this. I simply start to trust this company. Because before USANA, what Dr. Wentz did? Before USANA, what Dr. Wentz did? Gore Laboratory, right? What the Gore Laboratory do?
Research kits for the
Cells.
Epstein-Barr virus
Yeah.
infection.
So he's expert. Now, I stop right now. So I will ask you back. In your life, have you been sick one time? In your life, have you been sick one time? Just answer me.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a doctor before?
Yeah.
So if you see a doctor, the doctor gives you prescription drugs, right? Have you asked the doctors why this medicine you give to me will work? Would you take it?
That's for
Why USANA you have to ask this question?
I don't know because the people can.
No, same thing. I pretend I'm you. You are the people ask. I'm pretending I'm you. I will immediately ask back. Why you don't question? Why you don't question doctors? Why you so trust the drug the doctor give to you? Another side, why the doctor so trust about drug will cure your disease? Both sides, why? Answer.
Yeah, I trust the product.
No.
But how to convince the people?
No, I try to use an example. I'm not convinced. I just show people
pharmaceutical people tell them that this is gonna cure.
why pharmaceutical people so trusted.
Because they're the one that create the medicine. for them.
So it's pharmaceutical, they regulate by government,
Yes.
by double blind test, right? By in scientific research,
Right.
from mouse, from chicken, from a rabbit, from a dog, and then from monkey, and then from a volunteer, right?
Yeah.
So they go through this procedure, and the government will test, called the double blind test. You have to test. Some patients use just powder. Some people use real drug. See in 5 years in a row, see if they have any side effect.
Yeah.
Then they will prove. So become a very seriously way to recognize you can sell to the public, right? So you and the doctor naturally they trust government and trust the way they develop this drug. So you never question. So when you present USANA, they question you, this is network marketing. You try to make money from me. You got to be say everything good about it. Basically, in their mind, it's like this. Okay, USANA is how make this product, how they made it. Tell me. We are in USANA. Tomorrow, you don't believe me? Just go to the manufacturer to watch.
In-house.
Raw material is pharmaceutical grade.
Pharmaceutical grade build, but how about the research team? Is nobody or all the scientists?
Strong.
Scientists, all scientists.
Okay, USANA have a very famous two slogan. Tell me, which two?
Quality guarantee and
No. Ask him. Answer me. Who is upline? Who is your upline? Here. Come on, you didn't do a good job.
You're from Indonesia?
Okay.
The first one tested,
Yeah.
right? Remember one of the slogan, tested, proven. Yeah, we proven our product to be effective.
Okay, test. Number one. We proven we are USANA. What do you mean by test? Or the lab test. Scientific. We proven. We prove it's effective. We are USANA. It's the same way. If you see in the bottle that right on that, we threw animal and a human test. They put in the bottle. So we trust USANA. Do I answer your question?
Yeah, I understood you.
Yeah. You understand me, you have to learn from me and then turn around and tell people. You don't just say, you show them on the bottle.
So your question
No,
is
maybe-
why can't you stop? No, if you don't see, why can't you see? You cannot change genetics, and you cannot stop aging. You can help it, you cannot stop it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mention this side because you're getting old anyway. Nobody can make your life forever,
you can reverse
right?
it.
Maybe you can slow down your age process, or put in other words, because your age, in your genes, suppose still very handsome. But in the environment right now, the eating, the pressure you have, maybe like overweight or getting more older than the regular age. So when you start taking USANA, what gets you back to your age the best is not the younger. You will stay same, but like you're 48 years old. You're supposed healthily what you're looking by your genes. In 48 years, like how many pounds your skin will look like, the test. So we're back to normal. That's already very great process.
So what you want to know more on that part of it is that Alex sent you some of the picture. The group members that have changed the look after two years they have been using USANA.
No, maybe what you mean is like as a practical, how to convince. The only way to convince.
No convince, come on.
No, you have to use the product first. How can you convince people if you don't use the
Not
product?
really.
That's the first
Okay,
requirement.
Andy, have you ever go to a GNC store? Okay, how many different name brands products sell in GNC?
A lot.
A lot, right? So if you are the owner of a GNC store, have you need to test each product work before you sell it?
No.
No.
When street talk business, don't mention that. Don't have to be tested. But you have to research. USANA all have a 27 years old history. You can do all the research. You can see all the evidence. Once most of them, nothing perfect, when most of them is positive, I use this company to do the business. So this will slow you down. You have to use the product first and then start doing business. No, I refuse be a white mouse. Test the product first. I don't do that. 27 years ago, somebody did already. Not me. I just use this product. See, of course, when you start business, you can use along with it.
Yeah.
But don't wait when you see the results. You follow me what I'm talking? So really, If you're just a salesman, you sell Mercedes. You really need to buy Mercedes to drive?
I mean, if there is one of my new member, they want to become a member, but they said they don't want to try the product, but I like to sell the product. Do we allow to do that or not?
Okay, if they insist that, please do.
That means whatever they say from their mouth is not really the
It's
life
okay,
experience.
you know, because everybody have their own way to sell it. If I were you, I would let them sell. Once they cannot sell, they come back to me, why the product I cannot sell? Now sit down, learn.
Who is my upline? Okay, okay.
How come you never ask me that question?
Yeah, if he's not saying, just looking for me. No, it's okay. Because I cannot really ask people what to do. But most people, they have their own way to suit, strict. This is my way to do it, and let go. I don't try to collect them. But I always say one thing: if you fail, don't complain. Come back to me. I will teach you from the beginning. If you insist right now, go ahead. Your way might work because I don't know before you try. But if you fail, don't say USANA do good. Don't say network marketing do good. Because the way you sell, I already warned you before. But you don't listen, you want to do it, I'm here, open. Anytime you want to come back to learn the right way, I will show you. Okay, I never try to make them stop when they what they want to do. Somebody so good sales, really, just let them sell. Somebody trying to push the product, so I ask them build. Most of the people want to use the product, let them use. So actually, network marketing, no regular way to do. You have to be flexible. We're dealing with different people mentality.
Yeah. That's why if the people, someone not trust, then convince.
I don't get you. What you say?
Yeah. If someone not trust our product, then convince him.
Okay. Okay, it's like this. Everybody say convince. Your success rate is what?
0.
10 people you talk, how many people you success right now? 1 out of 10? Or 0? Or 2 out of 10? Put in real.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in network marketing, when you talk to people, when people work with you, it's like you're not somebody the boss. If they really want to do their own way, only way I can do, let it go. But the only thing I will follow him said, if you really failed, it's not your fault because you don't understand fully about this industry. But back then you don't want to listen. Always coming back. I don't want them fail. They think because they never do good, because it's never working for you. I mention first, not say I let you go for free. I will mention first. When they really fail, they will start thinking, yeah, maybe Dennis is right. Maybe I'll come back and ask Dennis, what is the right way for me?
I see.
You have to put a vaccine in there first. Then let them go.
You're talking about a potential PC now, for someone who's doubting the product, not an associate who's trying to do the business differently, right? Is that right?
Is a PC customer? Prefer customer?
He's talking
No,
about
in
a piece,
Indonesia-
somebody who's doubting the product,
I think
not
he's
an
talking
associate.
in general. When
In general,
when
somebody's
let's say you
against.
prospect, you have somebody's,
Yeah, sure.
and it's either
No, the way we got lesson from upline first, you have to try the product, become the product of the product, That's we try
Okay,
to convince
way
the
better
people.
that way. You know why? Dr. Wentz tell me, face to face, I strongly suggest you use the product. If you dare don't use the product, I recommend you don't do the business. That's Dr. Wentz tell me. Why? Because network marketing, if you don't have the real feeling about this product, when you talk, it's like powerless. Or use somebody else example, also powerless. You say, okay, because Teal use good, that's why I want you to use it. And change. I use it. My mother use it. My son use it. I feel good. That's why I introduce you. Which one's powerful? So I'm not saying you must be. Which way you choose is better for you if you want to success in this business.
Especially right now, people talking about personal story. They
Testimony.
Yeah, it's always good to use personal story. Nothing wrong, because even you have a bad health condition, by use this product and improved, nothing wrong. Use it. Okay? You not say generally you sign up what do you call it? A product will cure your disease. In general, no, you cannot say that. But use our personal example. Perfect. You tell your personal story. Nothing wrong with that.
Dennis,
yes.
Can I interrupt you for a second? The Romanian team needs to go, but I just wanted to congratulate them in front of everybody.
Yeah.
They just became 2 new silvers. So before they go,
this is very important. Yeah, why is it important? This is very important. Ask the question, why is it important? Silver.
why is silver important?
Yes. Why?
Because the next one is a gold.
He learned quick. Threw question right back to me. Wow, this smart guy.
He's like me. I hope he doesn't have writing facts. Or shortcomings.
You know why? Because few $100, maybe you don't get so excited. If you get a whole check of 1,000, I'll ask a question. What are you gonna do with 1,000? If in the future, every week you're gonna receive 1,000, will it change your life? So before you said I should trust the company, I should trust the business. It's like halfway I trusted you. Okay? Once you see the real check, a certain amount will change your total way to look at this business. So silver, $1,000 is critical. Doesn't matter you do, please get your first $1,000. Then think what are you gonna do if you see the check. If I do more, every week I start receiving 1,000. What can it do for your life? Just ask yourself. So then you start to believe this business. Nobody 100% believe this business. Either use product work on you, work on your friends, relationships, familyships, or you really see the money. Two things will make you start gradually trust the business and trust the company. So you have to work towards that. You're not saying that, because Dennis talk, I believe, or because you come to convince, I believe. Yes, only 30%. Another 30% is by use the product, if it works. Another 30% is by study the background of this company and the product. Only 90%, right? What's that 10%? Come to listen to Dennis talk. No. Listen to your upline, okay? Okay, it's good training?
Yeah, very good training.
Okay,
We
thank
spent
you,
like
guys.
two hours, and thank you for your participation, and thank you for Dennis. Always spend so much time for everybody, and among all the leaders that I know, Dennis, not I said it, as you guys might seen it, he's the best guy. He always dedicate himself, giving a lot, even to a lot of people who are not in his team.
Yeah, that's true.
Dennis,
Thank you for coming. Thank you for your spend time with me.
Turn around so we can take a picture.
Yeah, everyone take a picture then.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dennis,
Yes.
two books.
Some
Thank
in
you.
the front, some in the back.
Yeah.
Two books that you say you must
4
read.
books.
Okay.
Okay.
As you
Come on.
Number 1 book is An Invisible Miracle, written by Dr. Wentz.
Okay.
Second one, Rich Daddy, Poor Daddy, Rich Daddy, Business School.
21st
No other one,
Yeah,
Business
yeah,
School.
Yeah.
Third book we have to read is Health Wellness Revolution.
Pilser. Yeah, I read it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Number 4 speak, you have to read secret.
Okay, that one.
Okay?
Spiritual side.
These 4 books, not read one time, these 3 times.
Yeah.
And memorize some things, good part of it. When you talk, you can use it.
Thank you.
Yeah, good question.
Told me the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the way I train all those diamonds, you know.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't look too serious, okay?
You missed mine.
Yeah.
And then one went pork side.
Yeah.